I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors. Right there with them. They're all tied up atop the standings.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post-pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Charge is out there with Looney. And it's Paul in at the point. Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day 1 of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
And, yes, it's good. Giddey's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Thunder.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
Paul kicks it to Looney. Now the dish to Wiggins. Thompson from long range. Thunder with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Paul outside. They set the screen. Shoots from 12.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul kicks it to Looney. Passes to Thompson. Will it go? And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Williams can't hit.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson from long range. And Holmgren pulls it down.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Holmgren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander over Paul. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist from Giddey.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
very nice season for him last year. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And, you know, year one, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Absolutely. As a rookie, the game just goes incredibly fast. Sophomore year, things start to slow down.
Here's Paul. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Sharks looking around. And the wide open shot from Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Out to Thompson. Wiggins outside. There's the pass to Looney. Over in the corner, Paul. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Passes it to Holmgren. Buries the long-range jumper. Holmgren's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout called the Warriors. Give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Chris Paul, 4th.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Wiggins passes to Paul. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up, and he gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Now here's Paul. He has yet to score. Thompson outside to stop the run. Kept alive. From down in the low post, it goes.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 16. Here is Paul. And here's Wiggins. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Thompson. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Looney kicks to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And there it is for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Saric outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Saric, one of those guys with size and the combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson passes to Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Paul. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Paul. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder making a change here.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in assists. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Micic, the pass to Williams. And the pass to Micic. Holmgren the screen. 5 to shoot. Micic's shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside, Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Warriors trail by 20. Down low. Misses the baby hook. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Giddey with it. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Wallace down low. Looney on him. Wallace dishes to Williams. Here's Micic. To the wing on the left. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Outside, Payton. He kicks it to Paul. Passes it to Kuminga. Over Williams. Kuminga, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Now Paul. Over Wallace. And so it's Oklahoma City controlling the game and finishing. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Warriors trail by 20. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Thompson, and it's Podziemski in at the 5. Kuminga kicks to Payton. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And here is Wallace. Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams can't get it to go. Garuba the pass to Thompson. Here's Podziemski. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Garuba, he's checked in for the Warriors. Williams kicks to Wallace. To the paint, trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Micic. Williams a screen. On the wing, Wallace. No good on the three. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 19-point game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Saric comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Gary Payton. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Podziemski. 23 points his last outing. Inside, here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. Micic, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Micic. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Warriors trail by 18. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Garuba. Dishes to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. Wiggins outside. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Saric. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, DA, thanks. And he knocks down the first one. Brent, I know you love how Wiggins makes a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, because you get a guy that's that talented, Kevin, to buy into being a defensive player the way he has. Wiggins shuts down lethal wing players in this league. So hard to find guys who can do that on top of scoring 20 points.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team is really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Oklahoma City. Feeds it to Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Kuminga's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nothing to force here. Wiggins patient, and he found the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Micic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Dort wide open. Drops in the tray. Dort's got his third basket of the night.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And good that time. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thompson outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a terrific season. 4th in steals, and he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Now here's Looney, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Outside Williams. It's Dort on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Dort passes to Holmgren. It's good. Holmgren's got 12.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Looney. Kicks it to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
To the paint. There's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And the Thunder lead by 18. Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Josh Giddey's checked in for Micic. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. On defense, Oklahoma City. 22 is their biggest lead. Paul outside. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Charge with it. Dort covering. And there's the pass to Paul. Fader on the way. That one rolling around and rims out.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Holmgren the pass to Williams over Wiggins. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren's third assist on the night. Warriors trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wiggins surveying the floor. And stolen by Williams. At the top of the key, Holmgren. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
The free throw off from Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And it goes down 2 points. Saric has got his second bucket of the night.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
A floater, and Wallace finishes inside.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Passes it to Looney. Back to Paul. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Golden State moving the ball around. Saric passes to Looney. Another shot. He lays it in. Looney's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Now here's Williams. 11-point game his last outing. Dort kicks to Giddey. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Giddey's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ball against Wallace. Ball passes to Saric over Williams. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination. The finish.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Thunder leading by 20. 1:12 left in the first half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
It's stolen by Saric. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Thompson surveying the floor. He dishes it to Wiggins. And that one goes long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for Golden State.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side hustle.
And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And the first one at the line is good. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that. And money from the Stride SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Looney finds Thompson. Offline with his three. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Williams up on top. Covered by Saric. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Here's Saric. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Josh Giddey. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Dario Saric. shots.
No good on the free throw. Man, Brent, just when everyone thought the Warriors' glory was over, they reached the pinnacle again, didn't they?
Man, what an unbelievable response in the 2021-22 season. The Warriors winning it all again. Never count this core group out. I mean, you just can't do it. That's what greatness does for you. And we all learned the hard way that the Warriors are going to be around for a little while.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Outside, Dort pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren can't hit. The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Saric kicks to Paul. The pass to Thompson. A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Paul. The feed now to Holmgren. 2 points. That one goes. Holmgren's got 16.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now here's Paul. Thompson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with a shot.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Well, you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And the first one drops.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
And so Thompson nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State. And here's Looney. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. From the arc, here's Looney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Looney's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Saric. He's got 8. Bucket is good. Thompson's got 13.
And Klay rises up and takes that shot over the defense.
The Thunder leading by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 24. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Here's Giddey. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Saric finds Looney. Saric outside. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Saric. He's got 15.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring team. Second, the Warriors. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
For Looney. Good season for him last year. Averaged 7 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 19. Paul finds Thompson. Thompson is double. Now Saric. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Going inside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Looney kicks to Saric. To the inside. Paul outside. Saric with the screen for Paul. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Gary Payton, the second.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he has 28 points for the game. He feeds it to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist here tonight. Warriors trail by 21. Saric with the screen for Paul. The sweep pass over to Paul's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Here's Holmgren. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Charge a screen on Dort. Here's Wiggins. Charge outside. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul grabs the board. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Golden State. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard.
Kuminga's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Driving to the basket. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball against Wallace. Ball passes to Payton. Now here's Kuminga. Over Williams. Kuminga, no good. The Thunder leading by 20. Williams kicks to Giddey. Lets it go from 11. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Payton outside. Ball, a screen on Williams. Wiggins outside. Goes up. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Wiggins. 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Payton against Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Payton. The Warriors pull it in. Saric has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Paul passes to Payton. Here's Kuminga. He's got 8. Off target with his 3. Holmgren against Saric. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Ball against Wallace. Out to Saric. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kuminga, no good. The Thunder leading by 20. And stolen by Payton. The dish to Kuminga. Wallace against Paul. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren, great length. That works for him all over the floor.
Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Back to Holmgren. Over Wiggins. Nails the baby hook. Holmgren's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wiggins against Dort. Kuminga with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Holmgren with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Williams. The tray. It's rebounded by Golden State. Ball outside. Wiggins outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough from that spot.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton. He's out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wallace down low. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Here's Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wallace. Podziemski's shot is good.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Micic, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Jackson Davis. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A baseline J. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick and roll setting.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Kuminga. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 20 points.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Get there.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams double team. He kicks to Wallace. Unloads from 13. The Warriors pull it in. Dishes it to Kuminga. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Now here's Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Basket counts.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Jackson Davis. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 20. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren's checked in, and he makes both free throws. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Payton's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Micic. The pass to Holmgren. And he gets it to go. Holmgren's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Kuminga with it to the paint and taken away by Wallace. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Guys love playing with Kenrich Williams. Teammates rave about this young man.
Well, Greg, how difficult is it for GMs and coaches to find players like this who are just willing to accept any minute and any role that they're given? This guy just doesn't lack for hustle, and they don't call him Kenny Hustle for nothing.
And Williams drops them both. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've got an 8-0 run. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Kenrich Williams comes in for Williams. Micic, he's checked in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Josh Giddey. And the free throw, no good. Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
So it's the Thunder now, after the miss from Klay Thompson. Micic, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Paul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, if you're a defender, you might want to be a little bit more patient. Over anxious that time, and Klay draws the foul.
Klay Thompson, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Wiggins is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Thompson nails both of them. Brett, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Now here's Paul. Back to Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in.
On the floor for the Thunder, number 11, Isaiah Joe.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams, a screen on Paul. 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Sharch dishes to Paul. Now Looney.
Oklahoma City foul. Micic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul finds Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Paul outside. He's looking for Looney and finds him.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Wallace the pass to Micic. Williams a screen on Thompson. Fires for three. Wallace misses.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Paul against Wallace. Paul outside. Here's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Wallace against Paul. Wallace the pass to Joe. Here's Micic. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Again, Wallace missing. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Wallace against Paul. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Wallace. Step back shot, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Pass to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Looney's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williams, a screen on Paul. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Over Paul. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Looney. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
We're well aware of how dangerous Klay Thompson can be. You remember that 37-point outburst in one quarter.
Here's Micic. Now the pass to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Here's Saric. The Thunder making the shot. To the middle. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 31 points.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Micic after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Micic, the pass to Williams. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
So much of transition is just running hard and getting to the spot. Andrew Wiggins did it that time.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Micic. He's covered by Thompson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew,